Welcome back. I'm Dylan with Beamer Tech. Have you ever wondered how to take the head unit out of your F13? Well, wonder no more. Here's a quick guide on how to do just that. For this job, you'll need some pry tools, which you can find on our website, link in the description, a screwdriver with a Torx 20 bit, and a precision pick tool. And first, it's this panel right underneath the gauge cluster. You don't even need your pry tool. Just pull straight down on it. And it's gonna pop right out like so. Set that aside. Now we are gonna take our pry tool and we're gonna move this portion right here. So I like to start from this corner, get this going over here. Then it's gonna pop. And a little bit over here. And that's gonna pop. To disconnect the start-stop button, just and it'll disconnect like that. Now over here, we have two more we want to disconnect. This one is another pinch and pull. And this one right here, just pull straight up. That disconnects. And then this whole piece comes out. All right, now that we have those two pieces out of the way, now we have to remove the section with all the buttons on it. And we got 4 screws for that. We got one up here, one here, and then 2 down here as well, which means we have to remove this panel. For that, I like to pull down first before I insert my pry tool, just to get it going. It is pretty easy. You can hear some snapping. That's okay, that's normal. Pull that away, just like that. All right, after we get those 4 screws out, we're gonna remove the fascia and you're gonna find 2 slide lock connectors. Let's disconnect them now. So pull this out like so. Now for these, you're gonna push down on the pin, rotate the arm, and then slides out, just like so. Repeat the same for this side. Push down on the pin, slide down, pull out, and set this aside. All right, so these are the 4 screws that we're gonna remove, Torx 20, but since we don't wanna scratch up anything down here, we're gonna take a blanket, slide it over the expensive trim, and then we'll be good to go. All right, so now we get to remove everything from the back of the head unit. It's these, the quadrilock, and these guys down here. So for up top here, you wanna pull this pin in, use your pry tool for some assistance. Get the plug out. Pull it out like so. This one, squeeze the tab, pull up. That's pretty easy. This one is just like the rest. All right, now for these on the side, gently rotate this head unit around. A little pin that you have to pull up, and then you can put the whole connector off. Out like that. Now for the quadrilock, we're gonna pinch these 2 buttons on the side, rotate this arm back. Once you rotate the arm back, wiring harness will slide free. After you disconnect the last retaining piece, you're done taking everything out. Now, when we did this, we were installing our MMI Prime in this car. You can learn about that by checking out our website, link in the description. For that reason, some cables might look slightly different in this reinstallation portion, but the concept is the same. Reinstallation of the head unit is even easier than taking it out. Simply reconnect everything you unplugged. And now we're gonna put the head unit into its final place and screw everything back in. And if you feel something snag, we're just gonna pop it out, tuck everything where we believe it needs to go, which for this vehicle, it's gonna be off to the left a little bit. There's more room there. So it's gonna take a little bit of massaging, but eventually everything will slide right into place, just like that. All right, so the only things left to do are plug in this fascia and reinstall it, plug in the AC vents and reinstall that, and snap in that last piece of trim into the gauge cluster. We're in the home stretch.
For all other trim pieces, plug in everything you unplugged and screw back in all the screws you took out. Line up all the tabs you need to and persuade them back into place.
All right, for this one, guide in these 3 hinges here. Snap it back into place. And to finish things off, we're gonna take the final piece of trim, which is the first piece we took off, and reinstall it in the car. And there you go. So there you have it. That's how you take the head unit out of your F13. For more tips and tricks and to find out how Beamer Tech can help you upgrade your ride, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to ring that bell. Thanks for watching.